Hey, I'm JQ.
Hey, I'm TQ.
And this is Smallflower TV. And today we're going to be talking about natural sleep solutions for the whole family.
Yeah, what are the best things you can take if you or your loved ones need some help sleeping? So first we're talking about kids, am I right?
Yes, let's discuss sleep aids for your kids.
You know, this is kind of a topic that every parent really wants to know about, but also, let's be honest, we don't want to give a bunch of stuff to our kids that are going to knock them out. So we picked out two examples. And this list today is not exhaustive, but this is Boron Sleep Calm Kids liquid doses. So these are little liquid homeopathic single vials that you can squeeze in the mouth of kids who are 3 and up.
Alcohol free, they don't taste like anything.
No daytime grogginess. It's a very safe product. We think this is great. If you don't want to do that, something internal, or your child is younger than 3, a great way to do it would be something like this, the Night Night Balm.
Yeah, give a little.
Essential oils actually are absorbed by the body through the skin, and lavender and chamomile, which are the 2 active oils in this product, are very, very good for calming the nervous system. You can do this also if you have a kid who's getting hyperactive. It doesn't need to be nighttime. You can use this as a soother when they're a little bit worked up, having kind of that breakdown because they're just wiped out after a long day at school or whatever. This is great.
Yeah, you can massage a little bit into the feet. You can put it on the chest, wherever you want. You know?
Yeah, and while you do it, you could grab a big dose and put it all over you so you could deal with the kids. I found that that's pretty helpful as well for my kids.
Excellent. 2 great solutions for the kiddos.
Yeah.
Now let's talk safe, natural sleep remedies for adults.
So again, we're picking out a few of our favorites that we see people using in the store all the time. I'm going to grab one of mine, is Hypnotic Sleep Aid. It's made by 4 Elements, an herbal growers and manufacturers up in Wisconsin.
Amazing product.
Yeah, they visited us before. This was the Make a Believer out of my wife product because she used it. It has wild lettuce extract and a bunch of other herbs, but the lettuce extract really seems to be the one that just puts you in that sleep state without the grogginess that comes with something like valerian or other products.
It's just a little bit more mellow of a sedative. And this is a great additive if you're a tea drinker at night, chamomile tea or some other teas that we'll talk about in a minute. Just add 1 dropper full.
Yeah.
It kind of can put you over the edge, you know?
Yeah, that's what I found.
Which is lovely. Let's talk about this. Our dad would say, the first thing he would say is take a bath.
Yeah.
Forget what herbs you put in it first. Just the actual act of getting in a hot bath drains blood from your head and will make you tired.
That's
right?
true. If you take a bath, pull all that blood out of the brain, slow your mind down, kind of get your body in sleep mode, but you're also creating a routine which says to your body, hey, remember, you're about to go to sleep.
And then you're adding valerian and hops bath salts in there from Kneipp. Kneipp has the best bath salts in the world, in my opinion. They're so amazing. The fragrance is incredible, and they feel like what a treat. You know, to you.
Kneipp was in Germany the founding of the mineral therapeutic bath.
Kneipp,
the idea of Father Kneipp, I think it was. They really pioneered the use of bath as therapy. So this would be a great one.
Incredible stuff. Made in
This
Germany.
one is valerian and hops, right?
Valerian and hops, yeah. Great for getting calm.
One of my favorites, people forget. You know, I think a lot of times people are like, what am I going to take internally to like slow me down? Whereas sometimes what you need is to shut out the external. And we live in a noisy, bright world. And one of the things that I've found that's hugely helpful to me, not only to fall asleep, but to stay asleep, is using earplugs. These particular earplugs called Oropax are German earplugs. They're wax. They're encased in a little cotton. You just pull the cotton out, you push it in there. It says use for 1 night. I'll be honest, I reuse them 3 days to a week, depending on how squishy they get. And then I move on to the next one. So this will last me. This is 12 pairs, so it'll be like 4 to 6 weeks. I can use 1 set.
The other bonus is like great for travel, great for when you're not going to be in your room, great for planes. There's a bunch
great
of
for
ways.
Teenagers. I found like you can just put these
like
in
if they're like,
and you're a better parent.
Yeah, like at dinner.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I just don't want to listen to my children keep talking.
If you have a brother who's just like always Oh,
If you're making a video with your older brother and he's always making fun of you for being the loud brother, but he's the loud brother.
that works too.
That works.
Yeah.
My favorite way to get in the mood to go to bed, drink a cup of tea. There's a bunch of great teas out there. I want to give some shout outs to Four Elements, who makes a great bedtime tea.
Yep.
Yogi makes a great bedtime tea.
Lisa at Mers,
The tea lady makes the best bedtime tea.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so this one does have valerian.
Yeah, so there will be a little bit more of that kind of, valerian does give a
Sleepiness.
little bit of that groggy feeling. So you want to take this not during the day, but really when you're ready to go to bed.
It is mellow though. I don't feel it in the morning.
Yeah.
Especially in tea format, right? Like it's not like you're taking valerian extract or you're taking capsules or you're taking it in high doses. You're taking it diluted in hot water and you're drinking it. So it's mellow. Valerian, as you might know, smells like a little bit like a farm.
Yeah, a little bit like dirty sweat socks or a stinky farm.
Now, that doesn't make you want to try this tea. I understand that, but I have to tell you, it does not taste like that, oddly.
So the other thing I would say is that I would describe the mix of this, which has chamomile, lemon balm, and skullcap. The other herbs in this sort of bring the valerian into balance in the way that a wine can be kind of barnyardy but delicious.
Yeah.
That's how this tea is. It's
Or like an uni shooter.
yeah, it's like a little funky, but it has like all these other amazing aromas.
Sweet and mellow
Yeah.
kind of herbs to them.
Yeah, and when you actually brew it, it is very gentle, and I find
is
it to be a
great.
pretty pleasing cup
And you
of
know
tea.
what? Put a spoonful of honey in. They've shown that honey actually has some sedative effect as well.
Yeah.
So get a local honey. It'll help with your allergies. It'll help you fall asleep. And it'll mellow out that valerian taste as well.
Yeah, and as long as you don't overdo it, I believe that the type of sugar, the way that honey specifically affects blood sugar, can actually give you this mild boost that makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. It's not my area of expertise, but I've been hearing more and more about that. That honey, unlike taking a piece of candy or eating a bunch of chocolate, can actually be appropriate.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about another way you can do it without taking something internally that you can support healthy sleep, and that is through aromatherapy. There are a lot of different ways, but we picked out two today. These are called sleepies. They're little beads that have had essential oils placed on them already. So you can keep this maybe in a little baggie or like a little
Stick it in your
container.
pillowcase.
But you can keep it in a container and just smell this before you go to bed. It's delicious.
It is.
It's
It is. We also have Aroma's Sleep Easy blend here. Oh, it's great. I think people think, oh, I'm going to smell something. I need something strong. And I think what we need to stress here is what you said earlier. Aromatherapy is some of the strongest things you can take. That doesn't mean it's going to knock you out, but it's some of the strongest substances in the world. What did you used to say? If you put a drop of lavender on your foot, they detect it in your brain activity in 8 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. It's a
Something
matter
like
of
that.
seconds that it affects your brain.
And that's
so when
just
you're
from transdermally across your entire body.
Yeah, so when you're inhaling these essential oils, those substances in the oils, the chemicals that are affecting you are in what you're inhaling. People sometimes think, oh, aromatherapy, it's like good smells make you feel good. That's true, but it's actually chemically they make you feel good.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, that's pleasant, so now that's a secondary order effect that I feel good.
In fact, I'd say probably that's the first thing to try. And especially if you have an air filter like a Venta or you have a humidifier, drop it in there. If it's one of those ionic diffusers, you can just put it right in there.
Yeah, but at the very least, some way to smell it. Put a few drops of oil on a Kleenex and literally sniff it for a minute or two before you go to bed.
And if it's plain lavender, just rub it right into your temples.
You don't want to do that with every oil, but lavender is appropriate for most people to put on the skin. Always test it on a non-sensitive area before you go to your temples, just to be sure. Make sure you're using high quality oils too, so you know you're getting pure product.
The last thing we want to talk about is melatonin. We get a lot of people coming in the store asking about melatonin. Is it safe to take? Can I take this?
We can't recommend it or not recommend it for a particular person, for you. But what we would say is that in general, our focus is always do the most gentle thing first. Melatonin seems to be safe when used as a temporary solution, like you're traveling and need to adjust your time zone or you're going through something, but it's not really understood what melatonin in large doses, even the smaller doses, is very large compared to what's naturally in the body. The idea of taking it every day is not generally what we talk about at the store, and we say go with the most gentle things first and save that for when you have no other option. I think we've given you a bunch of options, and honestly, this is one small fraction of what we have available. So come, reach out, check it out. If we can help you, we'd love to.
Yeah. Good night.
Sweet dreams. First of all, thank you for joining us. If you liked this video, would you hit the like button or subscribe to Smallflower TV?
And leave a comment. And if there is another roundup you'd like to see or another topic you'd like discussed, let us know in the comments. We'll definitely make it. Make it in the comments.
Yeah.
Hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, whatever they add on YouTube, the ziggly bop. Hit the ziggly bop too.
Yeah. We'll see you again soon.
Peace.